Chief Technology Officer.
Act 1. The Visionary of the Technological Frontier.
Welcome to the high-stakes, hyper-velocity engine of a massive e-commerce startup. As the Chief Technology Officer, my ultimate mission is to orchestrate our comprehensive technical vision and align it seamlessly with our aggressive global commercial strategy. While product managers define individual customer features and developers write code daily, my focus remains entirely on building an elite, future-proof platform that scales seamlessly. In a Tier 1 e-commerce ecosystem processing millions of transactions every single day, technology is not just an operational baseline. It is our primary competitive weapon. We build the highly scalable, distributed software architectures that keep our checkout systems online during massive flash sales, protecting millions in revenue. The strategic decisions we make today will dictate whether our system expands smoothly or crashes under load. People frequently misunderstand the true nature of a C-level technology executive, assuming my days are spent writing core code or staring at complex system logs in isolation. However, in a fast-paced corporate tech startup, CTO leadership is a deeply pragmatic, metric-driven business engineering discipline. We spend our energy translating complex engineering capabilities into clear commercial value, ensuring long-term technical market dominance. Being an executive steering this massive, multi-layered technology organization demands an exceptional combination of deep technical foresight and sharp business acumen. I manage diverse divisions of engineering heads, principal architects, and infrastructure leads who look to me for absolute strategic direction. Balancing this immense technical depth with the rapid needs of a startup is exactly what makes my role so fulfilling. Act 2. The Advanced Engineering Arsenal and Hard Skills. To effectively lead a world-class technology infrastructure, your foundational technical hard skills must be exceptionally advanced, spanning far beyond standard software engineering. You need a profound practical understanding of distributed systems architecture, microservices design patterns, and cloud computing economics. It is completely non-negotiable to master high-volume database sharding, caching strategies, and robust system concurrency. Deep expertise in constructing robust, automated continuous integration pipelines, optimizing globally distributed data meshes, and designing secure low-latency API networks is mandatory. You must be completely fluent in evaluating emerging technological trends like artificial intelligence frameworks and blockchain ledgers to determine their commercial viability. In this domain, we treat code as a highly scalable enterprise asset. Our specialized technological toolkit is incredibly vast, sophisticated, and heavily optimized to support absolute operational resilience and rapid developer velocity. For managing our massive cloud computing infrastructure and distributed server footprints, we rely heavily on AWS and Google Cloud Platform. We utilize Kubernetes and Docker for advanced container orchestration, ensuring our applications deploy smoothly across regions. Maintaining continuous infrastructure governance and absolute system observability is paramount, which is why my teams deploy advanced monitoring solutions like Datadog and New Relic. For our high-performance caching layers and real-time messaging pipelines, we rely on the speed of Redis and Apache Kafka. For technical alignment, tracking engineering roadmaps, and architectural governance, Jira Align serves as our core system. Act 3. Executive leadership and crucial soft skills. While technical mastery provides the necessary foundation, your interpersonal soft skills ultimately dictate your long-term success as a chief technology leader. You must be an elite communicator who can seamlessly translate complex architectural limitations into clear, actionable financial outcomes for non-technical board members. When a major infrastructure refactoring requires a massive capital investment, you must explain the ROI. Conflict resolution, diplomatic negotiation, and absolute composure under extreme strategic pressure are defining characteristics of a battle-tested chief executive. In a hyper-competitive startup, product teams and engineering squads often clash over feature deployment speed versus systemic stability guardrails. I must act as the ultimate objective arbitrator, using clear risk data and transparent frameworks to align everyone. Cultivating and empowering innovation-driven corporate culture requires immense empathy, active listening, and an unyielding commitment to engineering excellence. I spend a significant amount of time mentoring engineering directors, unblocking organizational silos, and promoting a secure-by-design mindset across the company. My goal is to eliminate rigid hierarchies, transforming our department into an agile, open ecosystem. Strategic negotiation and talent retention are also vital soft skills that I exercise almost daily in this highly competitive corporate tech sector. Attracting and retaining elite principal engineers and software architects requires you to build an environment where they feel intellectually challenged and commercially valued. You must align their personal research interests with the company's core technological milestones over time. Act 4. A day in the high-velocity executive trenches. My daily routine officially kicks off at 7:30 a.m. with a deeply focused evaluation of our global infrastructure health dashboards and application performance logs. I review the real-time conversion rates, system latencies, and checkout success metrics from the previous night, paying close attention to any minor anomaly. Spotting technical regressions early allows us to proactively collaborate with the site reliability team immediately. By mid-morning, my focus transitions from tactical system surveillance to high-level strategic alignment and cross-functional corporate planning. I routinely lead capital expenditure review sessions with the chief executive officer and product directors to evaluate the viability of upcoming tech investments. My primary objective during these sessions is to ensure that our technology roadmap matches our aggressive quarterly revenue targets. Afternoons are typically dedicated to deep-dive architecture reviews, technical debt assessments, and actively mentoring my engineering management leads. We meticulously analyze past deployment failures, treating every system latency as a valuable learning opportunity to further harden our platform. I also spend significant time collaborating with the data science team, evaluating how machine learning can further optimize conversion. My core responsibilities ultimately center on three critical pillars: technical reliability, financial sustainability, and corporate innovation enablement. I am personally and professionally accountable for the systemic integrity, security standards, and operational readiness of our massive platform stack. This requires me to constantly refine our engineering frameworks, enforce strict quality gates, and drive absolute execution. Act V: the triumphs, the sorrows, and the guardrails. Let's speak candidly about the profound joys of this career, because successfully steering a massive enterprise through a global technological transformation is an unmatched feeling. Watching a completely overhauled core checkout engine go live and instantly process thousands of orders per second with zero latency is pure euphoria. Knowing that your team's structural precision directly enabled record-breaking corporate growth is rewarding. Another immense source of professional pride is witnessing the professional evolution of the technology professionals under my leadership. Seeing a senior software developer transform into a brilliant principal architect who can confidently design complex, fault-tolerant distributed infrastructures is incredibly fulfilling. Earning absolute technical authority as an executive leader in a fast-paced domain remains a powerful victory. Yet the burdens of this role can be incredibly heavy, as technology is fundamentally a high accountability, low margin for error endeavor. When systems function flawlessly, your work is invisible, and stakeholders assume the platform runs itself automatically. But the moment a critical cloud provider experiences an outage, all eyes turn to the CTO, and the intense corporate pressure to restore services can feel completely suffocating. The sorrows of a technology executive also include the constant battle against technical debt and the painful reality of compressed delivery timelines. Startups frequently prioritize rapid feature output over core infrastructure maintenance, resulting in complex architectural debt. Managing this persistent tension between short-term speed and long-term stability while protecting my engineers from burnout requires immense mental fortitude. Act 6: Career Horizons and the Blueprint for Quality. If you desire to scale this peak and excel in this domain, there are critical technology guardrails you must always respect. First, never allow technical shortcuts to be implemented without a clear, documented plan for remediation. Your professional integrity as a chief executive is your most valuable asset, and you must stand firm when short-term commercial pressures threaten the foundational stability of your core infrastructure. Second, never over-engineer your system architecture or implement complex tools just to follow the latest industry buzzwords. Every single technology decision must serve a practical business purpose, maximize operational efficiency, and remain maintainable by the team. If an advanced framework introduces unnecessary complexity without delivering clear scalable value, choose the simpler, more stable path forward for your team. Looking toward the future, the career opportunities for elite chief technology officers are expanding exponentially across the global corporate market. As traditional industries transition to automated operations and data-driven growth models, the demand for seasoned technical executives who understand scale is at an all-time high. A successful track record here can easily propel you into ultimate corporate executive leadership roles. To those ambitious technology professionals aiming to reach the pinnacle of this field, here are my golden rules for true success. First, never stop learning and exploring. Stay deeply connected to emerging software paradigms, cloud architectures, and security trends. Second, master the underlying financial model of your startup, because a great CTO doesn't just manage servers, they design powerful economic engines for growth. Act 7. The final verdict on technological leadership. Ultimately, being a high-caliber chief technology officer means accepting that technical evolution is the only constant in this modern digital landscape. You must build an engineering organization that is inherently adaptable, resilient, and continuously learning from both successes and failures. True leadership is not about writing the perfect line of code yourself, but about empowering your brilliant teams to scale the company. See you in the next English learning session by Wisdom Studio 8.